Hi, I will be doing Atlantean Healing today. My beautiful spray. So I'm just going to give myself a lovely spray, transmuting any negative energy, bringing in some kind, loving, happy energy. Also beautiful amethyst crystal. I am in the New Forest. Thought, why not come out and do some healing in the New Forest. I also have my beautiful tuning fork. I'm going to put it just here. A lot's been coming up again with the throat chakra. With me, it's the back of my neck. So I'm just going to use my tuning fork at the back of my neck. I went to Glastonbury a few days ago and the drive was quite something, so I was quite tired yesterday. I was going to do some healing, but I just had a rest. Sometimes it's important to listen to our bodies, especially doing can't even talk, long journeys, you know. Even if you don't do a long journey, it's still important to listen to your body. But what's been coming up a lot is the throat chakra again. Not only to do with me, but also to do with other healers, readers. I met up with a lovely friend of mine in Glastonbury and we were talking about past lives and all sorts of things, and oh, there's a ladybird on my blanket. I just went to look and there's a ladybird. I love it, beautiful, nature's amazing. And it was quite interesting because even when I was with my daughter driving to Glastonbury, my voice kept going. I kept coughing. And then when my friend and I started talking about past lives and all sorts of other things, my throat felt so much better. So this is why I'm also guided to do the Atlantean Healing, and I will be bringing in the violet flame to also help transmute any negative energy. In connection with past lives, because that's been coming up quite a lot for people, you know. Persecution, and also the people who are in this life now feeling persecuted. It's like affecting them in other ways, like with me and with others, that it's been affecting the throat chakra because there's energies, entities, or call them what you will, that have been trying to interfere what some people are here to do, like their soul purpose, their life purpose. And some of them don't like it, or some of them are just plainly jealous. You know, it's not an easy connection for people. So if there are some people, I'm talking about the ones that are a bit weird, but not in a good way. You know, you have to go through certain initiations to get to like where I am and other people, you know, leveling up, or call it what you will, you know. And they're not easy, and they're not pretty, and they can be fucking hurtful. Excuse my French. And what is frustrating sometimes when we're having conversations with friends and loved ones, and I'm not saying that being completely powerless in certain situations, but we've had to allow the outcome to play out the way it has done. And sometimes it can be really frustrating. I'm talking personal experience here. It's another video. I'm not going to go into it right now. But with healing, it's not so much of wishing you could take that person's pain away. It's helping them help themselves. Yeah, we can only be a guide. There's a spider on my trainer. I've been seeing spiders a lot. Oh, that's so funny. I bought a new laptop. I'm just going to say this and I'll get on with the healing. And I just put on the laptop and there was this tiny spider that was running along the top of the laptop, and I sent a video like to my daughter and I said, look at this. You know, it was just so funny. I love spiders, you know. I do. There was a thing about, apparently to do with the whoever's been doing what they've been doing, trying to send spider webs or spiders, and you know, and it's just like fear is another thing that came up, hence my fearless. The lions roar. Fear. The conversation I was having with someone, oh, that ladybird's coming back round and going to read my book. You're going to read my book, ladybird. Was fear. And the conversation that I had with someone was about trying to make other people fearful, to try to make them do what they want them to do, and they use fear to do that, you know. And when I was talking to who I was talking to, and they were crying, you know, they were really upset, and I took hold of their hands, you know, we were having a drink in the pub, and I took hold of their hands and I said, the reason why, you know, with people of wanting to believe lies, and, you know, against it, I'm talking about people coming against one person here, right? I've had it done to me. I'm not going on about it because it's not about me. Okay, that's a different video, you know. You know, but it's fear, and this is what I was saying to them. The reason why these people stood by this person's bullshit, their lies, is because of fear. Yeah. And it was hurtful for me to see that hurt and pain, because I tried to do everything I was able to do with the situation, and I was up against authority. I'm not going to say all authority is bad, you know, that's people's opinion, whatever, I'm not going there, but and people's actions is a chain reaction, like someone does one thing and then another and then another, and then it affects, you know, and some people don't realise, or they don't care how it affects others. Yeah. And all I can do is just be there for someone that I love, someone that I really care about, you know. So I just wanted to say that, because this has come up for a reason. I'm not the only person that's experiencing certain things in their lives, but I wanted to do this video yesterday, but I was so tired driving back from Glastonbury, and I just had a day to relax. Hello, ladybird. This ladybird is like proper on a mission. But I'll do another video about that one day. People who know me will know what I'm going on about, but I'm not going to make this about me. But I just wanted to say that some people's actions, it's about taking responsibility. I have to take responsibility for my actions, you know. And another thing, one more time thing of saying, this also came up when I was driving over here, was people taking their hurt and pain out on the innocent, yeah? Right? Whatever people have been through, you know, write them a letter. Get all your anger, your pain, your frustration, your hurt, your love, I don't know, whatever it is, right? Write it all down. Burn it in a cauldron or something with some incense. Send it to the person. But please, yeah, stop taking your nastiness and whatever out on innocent people, okay? Because things need to change. They really do. Anyway, I've got my drum with me. I'm going to do some drumming, because the drumming is helping others also release that, transmuting that energy as well, you know, like in a more spiders on my shoe, on my trainer. I'm surrounded by ladybirds and spiders. I don't mind. So, but I'm going to do that after. But Spirit were very specific, and my guides were like, you really need to do this video. So here I am. Just going to spray myself, because I feel it's important, you know. This is a binding spray also, because some people have been trying to buy me and do all sorts of fucking weird shit, do you know what I mean? Excuse my French. And I just transmute it, so whatever, do you know what I mean? Anyway, beautiful amethyst crystal. So when you are ready, take a deep breath in and out. Whoa, I had a feeling that was going to go like that. It's got a mind of its own. If I can just move that there. And just put that there, just to keep it upright. There we go. When you are ready, take a deep breath in and out. And just let go. Allow yourself to let go. If you wish to speak your truth, speak your truth. Don't be frightened. If it's to do with past lives, it's been coming up a lot. Coming up a lot, yeah. If it isn't to do with past lives, if it's to do with something in this life, it's okay to speak. It's okay to be you. It's okay to connect with your gifts in this life. You know, you are safe, because I feel also with bringing in the violet flame, persecution, people are worried, you know, jealousy, envy from some people in their community. I'm not only talking about me, I'm talking about other people as well, because it's been happening to others. you know. They're worried about sharing their gifts. They're worried about talking about their gifts. Any negative, dark, nasty energy trying to stop people from speaking. Also about what happened to them in past lives, you know. I'll maybe talk one day about my past lives, but I'm saving them for my book. I have a new laptop now, and I'm going to write my book. I'm going to do it, and I've left certain things out because, you know, it will be put in a book. And also, with some people feel about justice and judgment, because there are some people who do recognise others that they've connected with in this life, and, you know, not all bad, not all good, but they are safe and they are loved, and they shouldn't be frightened to talk about with their gifts and share their gifts with the world, and be worried that someone's going to take the piss out of them, excuse my French, or, you know, persecute them, turn on them, get a whole gang or a whole group of people to gang stalk them, or even use their family and their friends to turn on them. That has been happening to people, okay? It's been happening to people. And it's hurtful. That's why I'm saying, with all these, deal with your shadow, deal with your shit. Take it up with the person who has done you wrong, yeah? I did. I did. I wrote to them, told them exactly my thoughts and feelings. I didn't really swear, but I got it all out, and it felt good. So it's just an idea. When you are ready, take a deep breath in. Especially if people don't like confrontation, and out. We've all been hurt. We've all been screwed over. We've all had nasty things unfortunately happen to us, but why punish innocent people for who they are, you know? When you are ready, take a deep breath in and out. I'm ready going with what I'm guided to do by spirit. And that's what I do, and my ancestors as well. I'm going to actually just... spider crawling on me. I've got an ant crawling on me now. Great, nature. I'm going to put one hand in front and one at the back. Deep breath in. And again. Bring it all up to the surface as much as you can, and then release. And maybe one more time. And allow yourself to be free. Allow yourself to be free, yeah? Allow yourself to be free. Beautiful. I love these cards. I know I use them a lot, but I haven't seen any cards like this. I have actually ordered some more cards. So, Violet Flame! Can't make it up, yeah? See, synchronicity, I love it. The violet flame is all around healing flame of divine creators, love, and it can heal from within to make you whole again. I am the violet fire. I am the purity of God's desire. I am, therefore, I am. Yes. Absolutely. Yes. Beautiful. Violet flame. I love the synchronicity of being guided to do this Atlantean healing today. Well, I hope you have enjoyed this Atlantean healing, and the New Forest is absolutely incredible, so I feel very blessed to be here today. Look after yourselves.